They told you it would never happen. They swore this day would never come, yet here we are. Roman Reigns is gone from WWE programming, Brock Lesnar's name is being whispered alongside the word retirement. Drew McIntyre's future is hanging by a thread, and R-Truth just said something that has fans completely split. And if this doesn't make you angry, confused, or fired up, then you might not be paying attention. Let's start with Roman Reigns because this situation is driving the WWE fanbase insane. Roman Reigns leaving WWE television, disappearing without a clear timeline, no straight answers, no promises. After years of being shoved down our throats, after being the centerpiece of WWE for over a decade, after holding titles hostage and redefining dominance, he just vanishes. No closure, no clear direction. Is this a calculated power move? Is WWE scrambling without their tribal chief? Or is Roman slowly walking away from the ring for good? Be honest, do you think Roman Reigns owes the fans one final run, or has he already given enough? Drop your answer in the comments. And here's what makes it worse. WWE feels different without him. Some say better, some say empty, and that alone should spark an argument. Now let's talk about Brock Lesnar, because this might be the most uncomfortable conversation WWE fans are avoiding. Brock Lesnar's career might be over. No dramatic retirement speech, no farewell match, just silence. The beast incarnate, the final boss, the attraction that defined an entire era of WWE and UFC crossover superstardom, possibly done. Think about it. When was the last time Brock looked truly invested? When was the last time WWE needed Brock more than Brock needed WWE? His legacy is untouchable, but does he want one last match, or does he walk away on his own terms, leaving fans frustrated and divided? Here's the real question: should Brock Lesnar retire quietly, or does WWE owe him a massive, headline-grabbing send-off? Comment it yes or no. Now shift your focus to Drew McIntyre, because this situation should worry every fan who actually cares about long-term storytelling. Drew carried WWE through empty arenas. He delivered when the pressure was at its highest. And yet, where is he now? Floating, directionless, questioned, rumors swirling about contracts, frustration, and creative dead ends. Is Drew McIntyre being punished for not fitting a certain mold, or is this the result of WWE not knowing how to book a true warrior babyface anymore? One thing is clear: Drew should be a top guy, and instead, his future feels painfully uncertain. Let me ask you this: should Drew McIntyre leave WWE if things don't change? Or does he stay and fight for his spot? I want real answers in the comments. And just when you think things can't get any more bizarre, R-Truth speaks out. Yes, R-Truth, the man many people still underestimate. Behind the comedy, behind the jokes, behind the 24/7 chaos, is a veteran who's seen everything. And when Truth talks about respect, about opportunity, about being overlooked, it hits harder than people expect. What he said wasn't loud, it wasn't angry, but it was real, and sometimes the quiet truth hurts the most. It forces fans to ask uncomfortable questions about how WWE values longevity, loyalty, and talent that doesn't fit the chosen one narrative. Do you think WWE wasted R-Truth's potential, or did he make the most of his role? Answer honestly. When you connect all these dots: Roman stepping away, Brock fading out, Drew being stalled, Truth reflecting, it paints a bigger picture. WWE is changing whether fans are ready or not. Old pillars are cracking, new ones aren't fully built yet. And the fans? We're caught in the middle, arguing, debating, defending, and demanding more. So here's the final question, and this one matters most. Is WWE entering a new golden era, or are we watching the beginning of a massive decline? Comment, argue, share this video with someone who disagrees with you, because this conversation is far from over and Ring Rumble is just getting started. And here's where things get even more uncomfortable, because WWE doesn't want you connecting these dots. They want you distracted by surprise returns, quick pops, and short-term hype. But underneath all of that, there's instability, there's tension, and there's a locker room that knows change is coming whether fans like it or not. Roman Reigns stepping away isn't just about Roman, it's about power. For years, WWE revolved around one man, creative bent around him, championships froze around him, entire rosters were sacrificed to protect an aura. And now that aura is gone, even temporarily, WWE is being forced to answer a terrifying question: who actually carries this company now? Is it Cody? Is it Seth? Is it someone we haven't even seen break through yet? Or does WWE no longer know how to create a megastar on Roman's level? Think carefully before you answer, and let me know who you believe is the true face of WWE right now. And Brock Lesnar's possible exit only magnifies the issue. Brock was the emergency button. When ratings dipped, Brock. When a match needed legitimacy, Brock. When WWE needed fear, Brock. And if that button is gone forever, what happens when things fall apart? There's no beast to restore order. No final boss to instantly raise stakes. Some fans are celebrating, others are panicking. So here's another uncomfortable question: did Brock Lesnar help WWE grow, or did WWE rely on him too much? Drop your take. Now zoom back in on Drew McIntyre, because his situation might be the most telling of all. Drew is proof that effort doesn't always equal reward in WWE. He did everything right. He improved, he connected, he carried the brand when nobody else could. And yet, the second the spotlight shifted, he was quietly pushed aside. That sends a dangerous message to the locker room. If Drew can be cooled off this fast, what does that mean for everyone else? How long before the next chosen star gets replaced? And if contracts are truly being questioned behind the scenes, WWE could be staring at another massive talent shift sooner than anyone expects. Be honest, has WWE failed Drew McIntyre? Yes or no? And our truth, his words linger for a reason. Because he represents every wrestler who gave years of their life to the business without ever being handed the keys. He reminds fans that not every contribution comes with championships and pyro. Some come with consistency, sacrifice, and showing up no matter where you're placed on the card. But here's the brutal truth: when veterans speak out softly, it's usually because they know shouting won't change anything. That should worry fans more than any shocking headline. So ask yourself this: does WWE truly reward loyalty or only leverage it? All of this leads to one massive reality check: WWE is in a transitional war. Legends are fading, pillars are shaking, futures are uncertain, and the company is daring the fans to either trust the process or turn on it completely. Some of you will defend WWE no matter what. Some of you are already exhausted, and some of you are watching purely out of habit, waiting for that spark that made you fall in love with wrestling in the first place. So I'll leave you with this final challenge. If Roman never returns the same, if Brock never comes back, if Drew walks away, and voices like R-Truth fade quietly, will WWE still feel like WWE to you? Comment your thoughts, share this with a friend who disagrees, and stay right here because Ring Rumble isn't afraid to say what everyone else is thinking. Alright, now let's go even deeper, because this isn't just about departures, retirements, or rumors. This is about the foundation of WWE itself, and why fans are more frustrated than ever. Let's break it down piece by piece. Roman Reigns leaving, whether temporarily or permanently, exposes a truth that WWE rarely admits: the company became too reliant on one superstar. The tribal chief carried storylines, ratings, and merchandise single-handedly. Without him, there's a vacuum. Raw and SmackDown feel different, hollow, and you can feel it. Creative is scrambling. Matches that should have mattered are suddenly flat. Who's really going to step up to fill that void? And if no one can, what does that say about WWE's booking over the past decade? Here's a question for you: if Roman doesn't return for the next WrestleMania, who deserves the Universal Championship? Put your pick in the comments and don't be afraid to argue why your choice is better than everyone else's. Then there's Brock Lesnar. The situation here is almost infuriating. Lesnar has built an empire outside WWE: UFC fights, Hollywood buzz, media appearances, yet WWE still leaned on him like he was indispensable. And now, when we actually need him, his future is uncertain. Fans are left asking: is WWE running out of megastars? Or did they mismanage the ones they already had? Here's a tricky one for you to answer in the comments. Do you want Brock Lesnar to have one last dominant run, or should he retire quietly and leave his legacy untouched? Think carefully, because either choice will anger a huge portion of fans. Now Drew McIntyre. His situation is almost tragic. He's everything a top superstar should be: athletic, charismatic, hardworking. Yet he's not being positioned properly. It's like WWE built him up only to see him stumble because of bad timing and inconsistent storytelling. Fans who truly appreciate wrestling see this, and it's maddening. So here's a hot question: should Drew McIntyre stay loyal to WWE even if creative doesn't use him right, or is it time for him to take his talents elsewhere? Comment your thoughts, the wrestling community wants to know. And then there's R-Truth. Don't underestimate what he said. Amid all this chaos, R-Truth's quiet words are a reminder that the business isn't just about the main eventers. He's shining a light on how many talented veterans are overlooked, underutilized, and forgotten, despite giving years to the company. His words are soft, but they sting. Question for you: do you think WWE treats its veteran stars with the respect they deserve, or do they only care about new faces and ratings? Share your take. Now let's connect all the dots. Roman leaves, Brock possibly retires, Drew's future is uncertain, and R-Truth speaks out. What does that mean? WWE is in a transition phase, maybe even a crisis. Old pillars are disappearing, and the next generation hasn't fully arrived. Creative direction is unclear. Ratings are unpredictable. Fans are frustrated. And the worst part? WWE might not even realize how much the landscape is changing under their feet. So here's the million-dollar question, and it's the one that'll probably spark the longest comment thread. Are we witnessing the start of WWE's decline, or the birth of a new era? Think about it, the biggest names are gone or leaving, the company is forced to push new talent, and fans are left questioning everything they once loved. Before you scroll away, here's one more. If Roman, Brock, and Drew all exit within the next year, and R-Truth fades quietly, what will WWE look like in 5 years? Be brutally honest in the comments. No sugarcoating. And one last thing, don't just comment. Share this video with someone who thinks WWE is fine the way it is. Because this conversation is far from over and the voices of fans are louder than ever. The wrestling world is changing. Are you ready to watch it unfold, or will you be left angry and confused like everyone else? Ring Rumble will keep tracking every twist, turn, and shocking revelation. Stay tuned, because the WWE you know may never look the same again.